Okay, now let's go through other formulas of kinematics. Every formula I tell you or I prove for you, you please stop the video and repeat it for yourself. Now look at this one. You know, when your velocity is increasing gradually and in an organized way, so for example every second a certain amount is added to it or is subtracted from it. When your acceleration is constant, your velocity is changing in a reasonable way. Of course, so a small velocity, big velocity until it gets bigger. Of course, the average would be something like here. This would be equal to this part, right? So the average would be, the best way to find the average is actually just like when you find the average of your marks. Imagine if you have 2 marks only and you want to find your average. Of course, you say that V initial plus V final divided by 2, right? This would be your V average. And of course, you know that displacement is for a constant V, is constant V multiplied the T. This V average is the V that if you would travel constant, you would get the same result. So imagine you your velocity increases from 0 to this amount. If you would travel with a middle, like something in between, like let's say from 0 to 10, if you would travel by 5 with this in the same time, you would have the same result. You would go the same displacement. So you can just put this instead. Yeah. So now that you know this, let's find some more formulas. Remember, this is the formula for average velocity when your velocity is changing, and the average velocity will do the same work as if you had a constant velocity with this amount, and it would do the same result for you. This would give you the same displacement in this time. So now just like imagine a student gets a very low mark and a very high mark. Let's say your low mark is 3 and your high mark is 11. So the average would be, of course, your average would be 14 divided by 2, which is 7, right? This is just similar to a student who got 7 in both courses, and that student's average would be equal to you, right? So you have a low mark and a high mark. The average would be similar to a student which has an average mark in both courses. So the same is happening in here.